I want to do a really quick video on how energy flows in trees. So what we're seeing here is the result of some pruning. I pruned off a branch here, 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 and a little one here. And the reason I did that is because this tree was just senescent. It's an apricot. It's been bearing all right. I almost never get the fruit because even though it puts out a good crop every year, plum curculios get basically all of them. But that's an unrelated issue. Well, maybe it's related. When you're senescent, you don't have a whole ton of energy for defenses, but plum curculio is just a beast. Anyway, what's happening is once you see the patterns, it's really actually pretty obvious. So the cambium on this side of the tree is the buds that are dormant here, epicormic buds, are being inhibited from sprouting by buds up here. So auxins flow downwards, and because all those buds are intact and growing, they're sending the information not to grow to buds down here. On this side of the tree, this branch and all the buds that would have been on there had been for several years sending those auxins down this section of the cambium. And you can see the strength is strongest next to it and then tapers off, because the inhibition is sort of coming from the back and circling around a little bit to this side. And by this branch right here, we have full inhibition. That's because of the auxins from those buds. They've diffused around the tissue and now are covering the full 360 pretty much. And then again, here this one was cut. The auxins from this branch were covering this side to prevent bud formation. They're not there anymore, so they've been disinhibited and they're growing. And on the other side, we see nothing because it's all intact up there. And so once you see that pattern, it's pretty clear how things are growing. And it's a pretty interesting response, because if you think about it, I was taking off branches from the inside of the tree, and this mechanism, this system, promotes regrowth in the inside of the tree to cover what was lost. So I did all that knowing that this more or less would happen, but I wanted to do it anyway because the tree just needed a massive reinvigoration. On the other hand, if I wanted to have reinvigorate branches out here, I could have cut this branch off and left this one. So these would have been inhibited and these would have been activated, and I could have chosen a new scaffold branch and put it out that direction. But the scaffold branches are okay. They're bearing, they're fine. I just wanted to reinvigorate the tree a little bit. Anyway, that's just a little, just a little idea of how to understand the pruning response here, what's going on. And, on this one, now what I'm gonna do is I'll probably keep this one for a new branch. And at this time of year, you can just rub these off like that. And I'll leave a few here just so, we'll see which one grows best out of these three and then take that one. It's probably gonna be this one, but who knows? Maybe I'll leave a good strong one over here. And so, yeah, this is a good time of year to come through. If you've done pruning, revisit whatever you've done. Maybe I'll leave this one just in case. We'll leave one of these so we can get a new branch out this way if we want. And I'm not, obviously I'm not taking everything off here, but I am going to direct some of this growth into good strong branches. Pretty much any of these could be a new scaffold branch if we wanted them to. Lower angle, or you can also at this point in the year just bend these over and have them grow out sideways a little bit more. Anyway, What's that?